along came Nord, and he rambled right along in his little old Ford. And he stole that queen as his engine sang a song in his little old Ford, just to ramble right along. And the little old Ford, it rambled right along. And the little old Ford, it rambled right along. The gas burned out in the big machine, but the darn little Ford don't need gasoline. The big limousine had to back downhill. The blame little Ford is going up still. Wish he'd blow out a tire just to wrap it up with wire. And the little Ford will ramble right along. Now they ran over glass and they ran over nails, and they ran over pigs and puppy dogs' tails. They spotted a coupe and they shot out of sight. They rambled all day and they rambled all night. They smashed up fences and telegraph poles. They bumped into ditches and deep truck holes. They bumped into a preacher and the preacher took a ride, and the Ford rambled on with Johnny and his bride. And the little old Ford, it rambled right along. And the little old Ford, it rambled right along. He swung around the corner and he bumped into a mule, and the darned old jackass kicked like a fool. He kicked and he kicked and he kicked the wheels, but he had to quit kicking to save his heels. When it runs out of dope just to fill it up with soap, and the little Ford will ramble right along. Smash the top and smash up the seat. You can twist it out of shape till both ends meet. Smash the body and rip out a gear. Smash up the front and smash up the rear. Smash up the fender and rip off the tires. Smash up the lamps and cut out the wires. Throw in the clutch and then forget the juice, and the little old Ford will go to beat the deuce. And the little old Ford, it rambled right along. And the little old Ford, it rambled right along. Now cut that out, you naughty tease. 'Tis a left-hand driver and a right-hand squeeze. Patch it up with a piece of string, spearmint gum or any old thing. When the power gets sick, just hit it with a brick, and the little Ford will ramble right along. The streetcar company was making people stand. There was room for a foot and a strap for a hand. The poor suburbanites were standing in the street. The language they were using wasn't very sweet. Along came a Ford with a big white sign that a nickel took you out to the end of the line. They stole those people as a trolley came along, and the little old Ford sang a 5-cent song. And the little old Ford, it rambled right along. And the little old Ford, it rambled right along. The streetcar ran with an empty house, for everybody